Bioware, a developer that once meant something. You looked forward to their games. The original Dragon Age still holds a special place in my heart. But as all things EA owned, they forced the devs to pump out Dragon Age 2 in a matter of months. A game so far from the original, I literally vomited while playing it. And I'm not joking. It was the mission where the mother was killed by this crazy mage who wanted to recreate his lost love by chopping up other women's parts and sewing them together, and then using necromancy to bring her back to life. The thing was, they had to rush the game, so literally a lot of rooms and enemies were reused over and over and over again in this maze of garbage confusion. Oh god, Dragon Age 2 was trash. I'm not even gonna bother talking about Inquisition. I played it for like an hour and forgot it existed. Dragon Age, Mass Effect, and the underrated Jade Empire, Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. My fucking god. They were so good, it became canon according to George Lucas himself, till Disney walked in and shit on that idea entirely, and now they're bringing it back, and they're also going to do some Star Wars movies in the timeline of the Knights of the Old Republic. Whatever, let's keep going. Chris Avellone is a goddamn genius. His work on those games and Fallout New Vegas were nothing short of legendary. Writing and character development, now so rarely seen in gaming, it's a crime of the artistic soul. But that Bioware is no more. What we have now is a studio that is Bioware only in name. The last few game launches are proof of that. Between the massive dumpster fire that was Mass Effect Andromeda and the lackluster, poorly planned and thought out Anthem, the writing was on the painstakingly devoid of creativity wall. Gaming now is a service, a mantra that the former EA suit Patrick Sutherland used to throw around hoping it would catch on, much like Paris Hilton back in the day running around and saying, "That's huge."
Saying we understand, and the saying is, "That's huge."
Huge. That's huge or huge.
Can you teach us how to say it correctly?
There's a couple ways to say it. Just, either just huge or huge or huge.
Huge.
That's really good.
Draw it out, Ben. Huge.
Huge.
The rumor going about right now is that Knights of the Old Republic is getting another RPG that isn't an MMO, and another Dragon Age is also in the works. I hold no hope of great things happening for either of these games. Cyberpunk has killed that last bit of hope I once held for the gaming industry as a whole. Now that the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X is out, EA needs to do what game publishers have been doing since the last gen. Rehashing and re-releasing old games to sell on this generation under the titles of Remastered, Ultimate Edition, Legendary Edition, Definitive Edition. A shameless cash grab that is literally a few texture mods, sun flares, and reshades, and maybe a few game mechanics tweaked in and animations. Any modder worth his salt on the Nexus could pretty much pump this out on his own within a few months. Maybe I'm being too harsh or overly critical, but this is nothing more than that to me. And honestly, I was semi-fine with that. Okay, 4K upres, sure. HDR, alright. A few tweaks here and there, whatever. I can now play a game series that I didn't give a fair chance to when I originally bought them on Steam a few years back, and spent my time trying to mod them to look better. But alas, as all things these days, people have to be protected from anything remotely offensive. In a move that I can best describe as trying to appeal to Twitter Puritans, some of the sexualized content, quotation marks, will be cut from the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Listen, I don't care that much, but I know it's being done to appeal to people who odds are wouldn't buy the damn game anyway. If Miranda's ass bothered you that much, I highly doubt you played it the first time. You see, what bugs me are the guys that are like this. Frit tagged me in this post here. But why even remove it though? It's an M-rated game with sex scenes in it, but somehow a shot of a woman's butt is too obscene for the adult audience? What sense does that make? And Zam is totally right. It's a game that consists of sex scenes and multiple, I think you even have sex with a robot, right? Who even knows? Anyway, of course, we have the typical white male of today.
Exactly! I am the oppressor. I am racist.
I can tell you're a man just from the comment. It's not that it's too obscene. It's not graphic. It's that it serves no purpose other than to highlight Miranda's ass as a sexual object. It's unnecessary and cheapens the moment. They're gonna have sex anyway. There's gonna be Pound Town in a moment. Frit also sourced this dude replying to chicks on Twitter that were attractive. May I say something controversial? I like arm day over leg day. Leg day makes me want to die. I always feel like crap after legs. Arms though, dot dot dot. If you're a dude and you run around like talking to chicks on Twitter that are cute and they don't reply to you, you're doing something wrong. If you've never used a controller, then you aren't a real gamer. Miss Alley Cat. Why are people getting upset? I don't get it. Oh, no, someone had an opinion I don't agree with. The irony is that he said this while also going after this guy for questioning why even remove an ass shot in an M-rated game. Embrace 39, no filter. Yeah, whatever. So you cute. Merry fucking Christmas. Drop your routine for me, please. I can only hope my skin is this great in the future.
I don't know, man. Seems kinda gay to me.
What are you doing? He better be gay. Like, if you're doing this and you're straight, it's like something I expect from a gay dude who's not interested in women. See, the guy is offended by the game's sexualization of the character, but you see him replying to women on Twitter accounts I've never heard of, and odds are they are popular for being attractive. And I wouldn't be surprised if they had an OnlyFans. No, I didn't bother to check. The point is, there is a celebration for women objectifying themselves shamelessly online. That's empowerment, but a fictional female character is somehow over the line. I have seen women use the BLM movement to sell their OnlyFans, but God forbid Mass Effect leaves in one camera angle of Miranda's ass. God help us all. I'm sure the only reason they don't change her character model was due to the time constraint, and this is a cash grab, not a remaster. I only wonder what they will call this when it's released again next console generation or 2 console generations from now. Maybe they'll pull a Capcom and actually do an all-over remake of the game, because I highly doubt Bioware will ever soar to the heights that it once did before. The likelihood of us ever getting a good Knights of the Republic in this political climate of virtue signaling and shoving it down your throat is little next to none. In Dragon Age, let's face it, it's becoming a Tumblr fantasy video game. Ooh, who can I have sex with today? I'm bi-curious and sexually ambiguous. That's where we're at now. The artistry of gaming is no more. It is now a service where they sell us crap, and not only do they sell us something, they tell us how bigoted we are while we play it. And that's not what I'm here for. The Mass Effect remaster will probably do decent because this is their last hurrah for Bioware. When and if the next Dragon Age and Knights of the Republic fails, they will be dissolved and moved into some other stupid game developers we don't really care about, and it'll be another name on the long list of companies EA bought and then killed. That's really all I have to say for today. God, that almost seemed like a cynical drunk moment. Christ almighty.